Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week ahead. Keeping in mind these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone. So make sure to check out your other placements so that you can get a more complete picture. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description below. Okay, let's see what is the current energy around Aries for the week ahead. Okay, so we're seeing mending and truth be told, or sorry, not truth be told, to be fair. Mending coming through in the reverse. So when mending comes through in the reverse, that's sort of this energy that the deepest heartbreaks that we experience can be sometimes our greatest teachers. And in seeing it come out with to be fair makes me feel like this all worked out just how it had to work out. That somehow there's sort of a law of cause and effect working with you right now, Aries, where even if something sort of made you feel like there was no chance of repair, or that the opportunity to create sort of peace in a situation may not be possible, that is okay. That in this case, you may be noticing that it's actually in your best interest, it's for your highest good, that this situation is not moving forward into healing or forgiveness, or that it just might not be possible, that sometimes we must accept things for what they are. And in this case, I'm seeing here this sort of idea to not let your heartbreak sort of feel like you're at a loss, that you're missing out on something. This could actually be a place where you look back one day and understand exactly why things had to go this way. It might not be clear to you now. All you might be feeling right now is sort of that sense of loss or heartbreak or sorrow that comes with things not going the way we envisioned. But seeing it with to be fair really makes me feel like this outcome is for your highest good. Now let's see what will come through for you with the tarot cards. Right away, look at that. As I part the deck to shuffle it, we're seeing the Two of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Swords, which makes me sort of feel that confirmation of this first message, that this may be a blessing that you won't understand right now, but that maybe one day you'll look back and say, yeah, I understand why that had to happen now. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to bring in a new beginning. That's why. So there's a new opportunity that's presenting itself from a situation that may have felt like it was a loss, or that there was some heartbreak involved. I feel like you're going to have a lot of support from your friends as you move towards this new beginning with the Three of Cups and the Fool coming out. This is something that you're going to feel really drawn to. So Aries, if there is anything that has sort of removed itself or been redirected, the Two of Cups in reverse is still on the bottom here in reverse. So you can't help but feel like as things don't work out, other things are going to really work out for you. And I feel like you've got the support of your friends. You've got the support of a community around you here as you move on to a new beginning and sort of develop. Seeing the Fool next to the Knight of Rods sort of makes me feel like not only is this a new beginning and a new opportunity, but it's a chance for you to develop and mature something, to sort of feel like there's been growth. And it all starts with a form of heartbreak that moves into a state of recovery that ends up turning you into a creator of some kind, where you're developing something. A new beginning is developed. And look at that. There's the Knight of Cups, which makes me feel like you're going to feel this movement in your life that's not only based on confidence and sort of moving in a direction that serves you with your developing or your creative aspirations, developing those creative aspirations and really feeling excited about something, it's also going to open you up emotionally so that you're sort of moving in a direction that allows you to be a dreamer and to sort of trust how you feel about something and move towards it because it feels good. You know, I'm going to keep these cards out for you because I feel like it tells the rest of the story here. So this all starts with something being redirected, or you're being redirected away from something, and then ultimately it leads to a new beginning where you have a chance to develop and grow something that is really meaningful to you. You know, we're also seeing the Knight of Pentacles here. So it's going to be a slow journey, but it's just the beginning, Aries. It's just the beginning of this journey. And I feel like you've been planting seeds here. When I see the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but there might have been a part of you that thought, well, it's not moving. I don't see any growth there. Well, something had to go. Something had to go here. And it feels like it's in your best interest. It's for your highest self. This is moving you towards your highest good. Even though you may not see that today, it feels like, again, you will look back on this one day and say that had to go, or else I wouldn't have had the courage, or I wouldn't have had the space, or I wouldn't have had the opportunity itself, wouldn't have been open to me because I would have been so focused on something else. So it's like you're being redirected here. Let's clarify. Why is that Two of Cups in reverse? Yeah, look, Lovers in reverse coming out on that Two of Cups. So for a lot of you, this could be a relationship. But for some of you, this could just be that you weren't in a spot, regardless of what, if it was a relationship or a work situation or a group of experiences held together by something familiar. It's like whatever that wasn't serving you. You weren't able to be in your highest good there. And so you had to be removed, or the situation had to be removed from your path so that you had the space to open up to something that does resonate with you. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're in the midst of sort of recovering from that, or you will be soon. And there may be a part of you, again, like you can't see why this is necessary from where you're standing today. And so there may be a part of you that resists this ending and tries to sort of understand it in a way that suggests that you're at a loss, but you're not. This is opening you up for something brand new. And yeah, I can see that there's a part of you that's got this fear of missing out, or feels like you've missed an opportunity, but oh boy, are you about to see how this opens you up for a brand new opportunity. One that feels like it wouldn't have been possible otherwise. And we're seeing the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups here. So I can't help but think, Aries, that as you move towards this, you're going to start to see how it's so fulfilling and how you're going to feel so satisfied. It's just going to take a minute for you to sort of trust that this is all moving in a direction that serves your highest good. And again, I feel like that'll be something you realize one day, you know, that ultimately you had to walk away from something, or something had to be asked to leave your space. You know what I mean? Like it just wasn't serving you to stay where you were. And ultimately, we leave the Eight of Cups and enter into the Nine of Cups. So there's something here that there's movement around you, moving away from something that you may have had a strong emotional attachment to. I feel like there could be some resistance, seeing that Eight in reverse, seeing the World in reverse. You might not see how much this is going to serve you just yet. But the energy around this reading is really suggesting that it will serve you, and that you're being redirected to a different area, different space, different relationship, different experience, different opportunity, whichever, because it is general reading, you're basically moving on to something else. And it might feel like heartbreak at first. but one day you will look back on this and say, thank God. Look at that. Opportunity and change as your final guidance. So you are being gifted this opportunity to change something, to see something as opening you up rather than closing a door. This is opening a new door for you. And the message on the bottom of the deck here is divine timing. So this is all moving through to get you to your highest good, to support you in making space to explore something that really serves you, Aries. Wow, I'm going to leave it at that for you. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I hope it's been helpful, and I look forward to reading for you again soon, my friends. Take care. Sending you so much love.